Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga.
Popping bottles and popping models before the IG. Blowing this green, my bitch better than poison ivy. I got that itch, real nigga, how you define me? Fever pitch, I'm slick Rick back in the 90s. I got my patch on, used to fly all my packs home. Only personal smoke, die before it was well known. I'm talking Cali, San Fernando Valley gas, homie. Rain pulled up on me, had like 7 strands on me, no cap. Bars, these bars, I'm the captain of my shit. In fact, my niggas out, moving all type of shit. Eat up or be a hungry nigga, that ain't my forte. Lyrical slaughter, my mama said, I'm Bobby Boucher. They ain't gon' like me, I'm Donald minus the toupee. Blister guarantee, and I got my niggas on 3-way. A quick call, the king is sick, it's go time. I don't beg for stripes, nigga, I earn mine.
Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga.
Trophy case they loaded, if I'm being humble. Man, my flow got splashed like 11 puddles. After school detention, you don't want no trouble. The way these bodies piling up, did somebody fumble? Stand over the body, let me ask you something. Stash the money in the oven, couple racks or something. Water main broke, so she called the plumber. Started poking shorty back like an acupuncture. Man, my appetite for money got me fat as fuck. Y'all be laughing to the bank, I'll be mad as fuck. In this game, it's one drive, you better cash in. Either you go run to death or somebody pass in. That sound tragic, man, forget the casket. Skip the funeral arrangements and city taxes. Had to check my tax bracket, I'm gaining traction. And I still got my trophies than you whack rappers.
Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga.
Emerged from the freestyles in North Flame basement. King nigga, we don't even walk up on the same
same pavement, Spence with it. Even if I crash, I'm still great. Strapped up, picture Bokeem running through them gates. I'm telling you, brother to brother, now can you relate? Where only big dollar amounts can restore the faith. Now it's scary hours amongst us. My hunger, it was a come up. Flow shine is when the sun up. Green Hoopers in the cart move fast, so that's a wonder. Call it Alex Felix number, how we run up. I'm the son in the East of 5. I'm just waiting for my come up. Listen up, I'm Max, and I ain't just talking about my dream. An outcast, I threw 3 stacks to get that blue dream. Y'all shit me up. Said, nigga, you think you nice with them schemes? I told them if I'm on the scene, I close a caption for the team. Listen, I tripled up twice. Image MJ with the green. The hook set our greatness up. Yet none of our names be Kareem. Now it's trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand. We never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The rate's going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gonna eat what I kill when I want. If a craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss.
Yeah.
The rate's going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gonna eat what I kill when I want. If a craving, nigga.
Yeah. What up? It's your brother, Virgil Berry, aka Stacks with the Facts. And you already know what it is, man. Tuesday night, and we here. Tuesday night wrap up E.N.E Sports. You already know how we do it, man. Tap in, walk with us. Tap in and walk with us. Y'all see us scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Smash that like button. Click on the bell. Subscribe to the page. And of course, share on your social engineering. All right? You did. What's good with everybody tonight, man? How y'all doing, man? It's a beautiful thing, man. Truly beautiful. We all woke up earlier today, and we've been awake ever since. It's a beautiful thing. The Most High breathed the breath of life into us, and we got the activity of all our bodily functions and organs, and that's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? My brother King Els, what's happening?
What's good, bro?
Man, you know I can't call it, man. If I had your ass, I'd come right off, Mike. If I had your hands, I'd cut right off, man. What's the word?
Man, chilling out in the building, man. Getting everything set up, man, for the weekend, man. Just excited to chill out and relax, man.
Right, we about to cam up here in a second, man. You know what I'm talking about, my friend? We're going to take this off the screen. All right. Cam up for y'all. I got my brother King Els in the building. Tell him what's going on this Saturday, bro.
Yeah, man. We got the second annual Don H wine tasting event. We got the brother Verge in the building. We're gonna be chilling out, man. We're gonna have two, both of the black wine companies. Got the Art Vino on deck. We're gonna have the Don H on deck, and we're gonna be having a great time. That's what it's about, man. We're gonna be at 2477 East Dublin Granville Road. You know, so we're gonna be at the spot, man. I just wanna let everybody know, come out. We gonna have a great time. And yeah, I'm just excited, man. I'm just excited to really get to it, have a good time, man. Relax, chill out.
Right.
End the year on the right note,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what it's about.
It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Yes, second annual holiday wine tasting, hosted by my brother King Els. It's a beautiful thing, man. There's gonna be some other vendors up there as well.
We got a couple, man. I wanted to keep it mostly just a wine tasting.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I did have a couple people hit me up that wanted to come out.
Right.
Uh, I just, like I said, I wanted to keep it more intimate this year. Now, if it's any vendors that really want to come up, I ain't gonna knock them and say no. But
Right, right, right.
I didn't do as much promoting for the vendors as I normally would have.
Right.
It's
Yes, sir.
going. I wanted it to be me. Me and Verge. They're gonna highlight us, man, because we ain't really
That's
get
what's
to
up.
do too many events for most of the year. So I wanted to have something that you know more highlighted around our businesses, and
Okay, no doubt. Say less, say less. But
you know,
like I said, like this Saturday, we definitely gonna be. What's the name of the spot?
it's now the Vibes Lounge.
The Vibes Lounge. We will be at the Vibes Lounge Saturday. Don H. Wine, Art Vino in the building, representing for E.N.E every day, all day, no days off. We will be going live from the event. You know what I'm saying? Live streaming fresh from the event. And we're just gonna do a beautiful thing, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And it's
man,
gonna
we chilling out, man. We're gonna have a
we're gonna
great
be
time.
raising money for a young brother, right? If I'm not mistaken, we chose a young man to raise some money for this year.
Yeah, so he 5-year-old young boy. We're gonna basically all the proceeds from the door go to him.
Right.
Everything we bring in from the door gonna go to him. Y'all could bring $5 or a toy for the entry fee.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, everything go to the young man. And we're gonna make his holiday a great holiday.
Right.
And we also gonna kick back because I know with us all with the busyness of the holidays and all that,
Right.
you know, this is an event I feel is like time for us to kind of relax and chill is people, business is it's a good end of the year event. And we get to chill with all our family and friends, man. We just everybody come out, have a good time,
That's a fact.
have a good time, sip a little wine and unwind, you know what I mean? And we just
Yes,
gonna
sir.
chill out, man. Just have a
Yes,
great
sir.
time like we do on a regular, but this is how we
Yes,
gonna
sir.
do it.
Yes, sir. Like I said, we will be streaming live from the event. So man, make sure y'all tap in this Saturday from was it 3 to 7?
3 to 5:30.
Three to 5:30. We're gonna be going in. Nice little event. Tap in and walk with us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some Art Vino on deck for y'all to taste. We're gonna have some Don H wine for y'all to taste. And of course, y'all can come purchase some bottles if y'all want to. It's the end of the year, so I'm pretty sure, like myself, L got the nice deals going. The more you buy, you know what I'm saying, the better price point you absolutely are going to get. So make sure y'all step up. We're gonna be posting on social media and all of that. I'm gonna post on Glitch was good. I'm gonna post on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about. And yeah, we're gonna do it like that, man. Make sure y'all tap in, man. Post on TikTok. We're gonna be going live, streaming. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. Glitch was good, boy. Yeah,
Glitch in the building, man.
and let's get to this real quick. You know what I'm saying, and talk about this real quick because this is just like breaking news, kind of for real. So you know, it's kind of a beautiful thing that we have in the show tonight because we can like way break this news to y'all if y'all ain't heard already, which I'm pretty sure some of y'all had. But you know, we're gonna sit up here and talk about it anyway because this is E.N.E sports, you know. And we're gonna post this for the time being until I find some audio, right? So, and L, I'm pretty sure you heard about this. Terrence Bud Crawford announced his retirement. Right? Sound crazy, right? You know? Wow,
Yeah.
man. You know? Hold on real quick.
The crazy part about this is
Hold on.
yeah.
Wow, man. You know? Hold on real quick.
This is, wild news, but it ain't shocking to me.
Not that we done sit up here and discuss this on the show so many times. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. And we actually have discussed this on the show plenty of times. And it was the consensus amongst us that yeah, man, it's about that time for real, for real.
We got breaking news from boxing. 5-division champion Terrence Crawford has announced his retirement from boxing at the age of 38 with a perfect
XL Pro, what's happening?
record. 2 months ago, Crawford defeated Canelo Alvarez to become the undisputed super middleweight champion. That made him the first undisputed champ in 3 weight classes in the 4-belt era. We've got breaking news from boxing. 5-division champion.
Right.
For Canelo to lose and realize it until your competition.
Hold on real quick, y'all. Let's go.
There's always that saying that you never really, appreciate someone until they're better than you are. Do you kind of relate to that? And on top of it, you feel like, especially today, that you're getting your flower as an all time. Yeah, for sure. But it's still, when you look at it, it's still excuses. Like I said before, the fight, every one of my biggest fights, I say, I'm going to be prepared for the excuses. When you're so great and you so much ahead of your competition, they look at the fighters that you fight and say they nobodies because how much you beat them by or the level of skills that you oppose against them. So when I fight this guy, it's all he was a nobody. When I fight this guy, all he was washed. When I fight this guy, it's an excuse. So who you want me to fight? I beat this guy. It's an excuse. I beat this guy. He's too young or whatever. So I'm never really going to get my full respect until afterwards. Yes, it's a lot of people that's changing their narrative. Like, man, y'all watching something great right now, and we not appreciating it. And it's sad to say that we waking up at the tail end of his career. We really didn't realize it until now when he's like doing extraordinary stuff, like going up 2 weight classes to fight the best fighter in that division, the number 1 guy that's facing boxing, and the way that I handled that, people like, oh, man, something had to be wrong. Canelo had to be washed or Canelo just wasn't in it. And I see people saying, oh, Turkey paid for Canelo to lose, so I just think, when you that much better than the competition, people not going to give you credit. So look at it and just be like, man,
talk your shit there, bud. L.
Yo.
What you think about what Bud just said, man?
Nah, I mean, he right. I seen a lot of people,
Hating.
yeah, and you know what? One thing could be, fighters can't have an off night. We ain't gonna act like that can't happen, but at the same time, like he beat a top rated fighter. He beat a couple of them. No matter how, whether they was off they, game the nights they fought him, that's not his fault. Like his as a fighter or anybody, when you play sports, all you could do is play the competition they put in front of you. Compete against the competition they put in front of you. It's not on you if they have an off night and you dominate.
Right.
So I give much respect to Bud for handling his business. He did it with class throughout his career. He was never, you know, too out of character with what he did.
Right.
As you see, a 5 division champion, man. He's something that we're gonna talk about in the history books. Like he didn't
Right.
do it as flashy as everybody may have liked, but you can't knock the body of work. Undefeated. I mean, you go out like that. What can you say, man? You got to give him his props. You gotta really like look in the mirror. And when we look at all the fighters out here, this been in the sport, um, I mean, he got to go up there with some of the best, man. You got to put his name up there. So yeah, I'm mad that he retiring because I love seeing him fight and do his thing, but I'm also not mad because I know me and Birch, whether he won or lost against Canelo, we spoke on this prior to that fight.
Right.
And we even brought it up where we felt like, he's 38 years old.
Yeah, he ain't no spring chicken.
Yeah, he ain't no young cat out here. So when you look at that, you just gotta realize like any time could be towards the end. You know what I mean? When you get that old, I'm not asking nobody to be like Pacquiao fighting at 45 or however old Pacquiao is. Nah, like I'm not asking for that, man. Like, and these guys don't need the money like that no
Right.
more. Like back then, cats used to fight because they needed the money. So that's why you seen cats fighting at the ages, coming back fighting because they had to. Nowadays, these fighters is getting a nice
No,
amount of money, so they don't have to push it like that. You dig? So, um, I'm like I said, I'm grateful to got a chance to watch Bud. I'm grateful he was in our era, and I just want to send my biggest salute to the homie, the champion, for the undefeated champion,
undefeated.
for doing it the way he did it and going out on his own accord, which a lot of people don't get that chance. You know what I mean? So shout out to
That's
the
a
homie,
fact.
man.
That's a fact. And yeah, man, shout out to Bud, man. You know what I'm saying? Why not go out while you on top? Pause. You feel me? The best way to go out is while you at the top of your class, man. When you at your best, when you at the peak of your career, the pinnacle, the zenith, the fourth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? The apex. Who else is there for him to fight? Who's the contender? Name them. Exactly. Who? Right? It's not about him being arrogant, man. I mean, everything he said is facts. He literally beat the best in 3 weight classes. Is the reigning champ in 3 different weight classes. Then, and in all of those classes, there's nobody. There's nobody even worth him fighting that he ain't already won. Everybody who could possibly be a contender in those classes, he whooped them all. So, what's the point of, not Philly, man, on all of that, man? We ain't about to be resorted to doing silly exhibition shit just to, And I respect Bud for that. I came here to do what I do. Y'all think he a family man? He got like, what, 6, 7 kids?
He up there.
Yeah, they ain't trying to be in the ring fight until he's 40, 45. He rich
They don't
already
need to.
too. What Bud worth like 100 mil?
Oh yeah, probably more than that. To think about his last couple fights.
Yeah, he 100+ mil. He don't seem like he a goofy dude. He don't seem like he a stupid brother. He seems like he got his head on right. He don't flash his money, so I'm pretty sure he's being smart with his bread. Bud don't seem like the average boxer. I mean, I can see Bud getting into training. I can see Bud getting into maybe even other stuff too, man. I just want to see, because Bud, he old as far as like where he's an older guy as far as boxing goes, but as far as age, he's still a young man. He ain't 40 yet. He got enough time to where he can just sit back, invest all his money he made into whatever he got going on, and he can just live comfortably for the rest of his life and raise his kids, man, and make a great situation for his family like he already has. So yeah, why not go out while you're out on top and you still young and you ain't all punched drunk, got all type of messed up stuff, which may still in good shape, still comprehend. Bud talks very cohesively, very intelligent. You can tell Bud ain't stupid. You can tell he's a very intelligent guy. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bud, man. You know, he can Bud FBA all day, every day, man. You know, our brother ain't gonna get nothing but love from over here. He just created history, like Hill said, and just showed the world greatness like we always do. You know what I'm talking about? That's how we do it, man. You know, we're the best at everything. Right? You did. Let's go. Throw this on the screen for y'all, man. We get into the first story right now. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe for payment. Shout out to Bud, man. Any of y'all out there hating on our brother or sorry at his decision, so what, man? Go create history and you do it. I know that's how Bud.
The Clippers don't give a fuck about basketball no more. And that's clear as this Cam and Pat Spencer shit out ASAP. Why Cam telling coaches they need to get certain dudes off of him? He really out there talking crazy to people. At some point, enough is enough. What is going on? First of all, the Clippers don't give a fuck about basketball no more. And that's clear as day. This right here just shows how good of friends you are with your teammates. Spence get active. You know what time it is, KCP. This time Aldama get in the lane, drop off to Longdale. He fumbled it, so it's a great time to kick it out to Spence. Wide open, get it out the net. These boys must be out their mind. They better guard up, because Cam get confident. He stopped giving a fuck. To the cup, reverse lane. Why it has kept Cam Spencer be out there talking shit with John Morant. I got that shit on me too, John. They ain't pat me down. The Clippers gave up on scouting reports a long time ago because dude is shooting 51% out there. Put a hand up, somebody. Fuck. He out there letting their ass have it. And look, now y'all done messed up because now he really starting to feel it. I ain't start yet, but I'm going to start getting them calls. Don't play stupid. Now he officially starting to leave his body because now he doing what the fuck ever. Lost him behind the screen and that's too much space. Boy, living La Vida Loca out there. Now they like, shit, let's not let him shoot again. He said, I got dimes too. Y'all crazy as hell. Clippers can't buy a stop at this point. And this shit still running through Killer Cam. Like he got the pink mink on. It's getting biblical out there. Now they picking on these niggas. Bogdanovich then saved it to the wrong team. Now we pushing the other way. At this point, it might as well be 1-on-5. Just find Cam. Nobody on the Clippers does. From Yucatan. Word to Ant-Man. Now he talking crazy.
Out there doing their thing, man.
You already know. UConn in the building. You already know. No. Cam Spencer, man. It's one of my favorite players, man. He gonna be dope, man. Shout out to Cam Spencer. It's good to see him doing this thing, finally getting some burn, man.
They scored maybe 14 to something.
there.
You was at the game?
Yeah.
So you seen them?
Did I?
Wow. What was that like?
Cold at the Ruckers, this shit was in the
No, you sitting there, you just cold.
crazy.
Because everybody used to think he was clean cut.
On the walk-in,
I'm telling
the
you,
whole park is just fucking
electrified.
Yeah.
Or you saw him grab the basketball.
I seen him walk in, I seen him lace up and get busy. That was an ill summer.
I brought tons of NBA players out there. Some of them wasn't built for that. And they were like champs in the league. They were all-stars.
But everybody not like that, man. AI killed that. AI's a perfect person for like that, right?
They wouldn't even play D.
But listen, Jamal Murray's nice, right? Halliburton's nice. That's not their type of game to go out there and play in Rucker Park. It's not everybody's game to play a street. That's like street ball. A lot of guys don't have it. They got fundamental league game. A lot of people can't go out there and play. Jordan Clarkson go out there and have a field day. Somebody can come there and be like, I'm a scorer, because I'm a scorer, but it's not going to be electrifying. It's going to be fundamental. Unless you be like, KD at Rucker.
We ain't got to go
down the hill like
we got
raised.
KD's the greatest. He had the greatest performance of an NBA player at Rucker Park ever in history. Jada, they was throwing in the ball like, and the whole five guys was coming up to him like,
they was trying to trap him, man.
Shit from across the street, water in the net. I never seen no shit like
style like that is crazy.
Yo, the whole team, the other team was going like this to him.
But you know how
jumping
to
over
shoot
there,
outside.
shooting that.
You shoot like that outside at Rucker, you really can shoot.
I wish.
That's that 90s era. That 90s era hoop.
Yeah, different.
You know what I mean? That 90s era hoop. Where G's at, man? Tell G's to get his ass on this.
He said where G's at, man. Craig Harper, what's up with
Yeah.
you, bro?
Tell
My man
G's to
Craig
come up
Harper in the
here,
building.
man. That's that 90s era hoop. That get out there and get to it type hoop.
You can't sit there and tell me.
I said that, and people clown me.
And Steph eyes, right? Think about what Steph said. Probably, I don't know, but probably sits from. It's Mike, it's Cole, and then it's me. Right? Like, he's not going to put Braun over himself.
See?
But he has every legitimate argument.
And I asked the
to
question.
sit there. You get what I'm saying? So it's so subjective. It's very difficult to have those conversations. Bill Russell got 11 rings.
11.
So people, you know what I mean? You can't say he's not the GOAT.
Totally.
Right? It's the GOATs, right? How you gonna sit there and tell me Steph is not in that conversation?
I said that before.
You get what I'm saying? You can't sit there and tell me.
I said that, and people clown me.
And Steph eyes, right? Think about what Steph said. Probably, I don't know, but probably sits from. It's Mike, it's Cole, and then it's me. Right?
Hey, El, let me ask you a question. Craig Harper, I'm going to ask you this too, and everybody else listening in, right? We live on Facebook right now too, man. Hey, when Melo said, then there's me, was Melo talking about himself?
Nah, he was talking about Curry.
Oh, he's saying Curry was saying then he's after Cole?
I mean, he's just saying Curry, if he had, he got a fair case to act like, if he wanted to say it, he definitely got the I guess the accolades to say it, to feel that way.
Right. I agree.
I
agree. He came in, he didn't come in the league hot. He had to build himself up. He had to go through the fire and get better. And he got championship, and that's the same story for Kobe and MJ.
So that's the way he feels,
I agree. I agree with Melo.
Yeah, he's saying that's the way he feels that Curry could feel. If you're gonna put Brian here and he gonna be like, well, if we go by finals record, I beat Brian more than that, and I got just as many titles in a least amount of time. Melo and Shaq feel like, I mean, why can't he be in the conversation as well?
Right.
So,
hey, man.
Look, we've had this discussion before. Like, I don't shut it down because I feel like, hey, man, if people put him up there, then they put him up there. I ain't gonna say I quite got him there, but honestly, I ain't gonna knock it. Like, if he win another one, I've definitely said that. I mean, there's no way you could hold him back from being off that. But honestly, his resume is neck and neck with who you would put at third.
Right.
So, that's where I'm gonna leave that one right there,
That's the beautiful thing about it because everybody has an opinion, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's all opinions.
At the end of the day, as we say, all right, and I'm gonna go with L. I'm gonna take the word from the people who was actually out there on the court. You know what I'm saying? And
people hate when I say that, Burge, don't they?
Yeah, they do. It's debatable. Of course, it's debatable amongst us, but it's coming from the guys who was out there. Their opinion matters a little bit more than ours.
But Burge, why do people hate that when I say that though?
The foreign pretty boy was good. You talking about them? You talking about them Chargers? We're gonna get to it, man. We're gonna get to it. We got a commercial break coming up, and we're gonna go play some E.N.E for y'all, man. E.N.E every day, all day, no days off. I got my brother King Ellis in the building. You know, so we're about to listen to a classic track off of Trill Vibe Music, one of my favorite albums from my brother King L. Tap in, walk with us. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering. You already know what it is, man. Listen, nobody hates when you say that.
Oh, people do.
They definitely do. I'm in the conversation.
Hey.
You can label this a remembrance that goes for any nigga that done win against. Headshot reminder, now you can't remember shit. Yeah, I'm still flying high, so you know who the winner is. Can't should never be in your vocab when you speak. Stepping on this ground, the white sand covered up my feet. Volumes at its peak when we measured up our peaks. I already made a song on this, life is sweet. The fact that I always kept the trill shall inspire. How many kings you seen that rose up in that fire? My reign imitate the Mongol Empire. Said they better than who? Don't be no liar. Y'all remind me of the Western Romans, how y'all be ruling. I can't halt. Homie, I renaissance my movement. You was born before king, so I guess I'm God's improvement. To see y'all hate just brightens my amusement. When you argue with a fool, just know you proving it's two fools. Just in that one line, I dropped 2 Jews. This be checking our chest, but they let the best piece. Think free, be the chess player, not the chess piece. The 4-5 keep king stress free. The only time y'all wet when y'all on that jet ski. King rules. Ha ha. You can label this a remembrance that goes for any nigga that done win against. Headshot reminder, now you can't remember shit. Yeah, I'm still flying high, so you know who the winner is.
Yeah. Tap in, walk with us, man. We got another banger coming up. There's a part 2 to the album. We're going to share it for I'm tripping. Let me put it on the screen. You already know what it is, man. E.N.E every day, all day, no days off, man.
Ha! E.N.E. Alright, let's go. Hey yo, I started in the basement, now we decorate the ceilings. Fresh to death, guess we the mandated killings. Trap, nah, never, all my cars are speed walk-ins. Go against the team, gotta order extra coffins. Rented out the whole floor on my candy loftin'. Own everything I touch, different level bossing. You're gambling with your life, homie out here scrambling, playing it. All I really think about expanding. Damn man, shots spin around, call them fanning. I'm landed, fight activated, now I'm tanning. Set my family up, yeah, that's my main maneuver. After King, only right is Jeremy McCoy Jr. Keep it true, I ain't gotta lift a hand and get you tuned up. I bring a different type of light, like at night when the moon up. Never let the greed of envy consume you. Let me slow my talk, cause I don't wanna lose you. Dimple on the cheek, resemble on the ass. How I know about it, homie, listen, you ain't gotta ask. Never worry about the lane, yeah, I take another drag, another pint, set the sweet, homie, that's another bag. I know I'm saying fly shit, call me hella pad. Can take care of your fam? What the hell is that? All the lies and the hate, yeah, we noticed that. You ain't gotta say it, cause we know we that. Go ahead, ask your B, watch how close she react. I'm posted like a poster, always keep my game intact. I was on that, hold up, you can have your trick back. Told them lanes, meet me at the top, they ain't get back. Little E handle my business when I'm out the country. I ain't never trust the process. Remind me of lunch meat, I'm chilling, eating green grapes and some mangoes. In H-Town, got them saying how they want to tango. 2 at a time, this a Ferris wheel ride. I did more than provide ways, I gave them real ties. Penthouse view, catch King on the top floor. Before we reached the top, I was already top dog. This pack hit harder than Balrog. Sincerely, King Gale's time to sign off. King.
Yeah. King L's and True Vibe music too, man. Go every on the links, man. You know, I'm talking about. I want to put them posted on the screen. You know what I'm saying? We're going to the next commercial break. You already know what it is, man. Got my brother King L's in the building.
What up? What up?
New players get $100 in bonus bets if you win your first $10 bet. The Score Bet. Download now.
Most points he scored since last January. He wasn't even with the two.
Oh,
Gillespie turn and score.
Gillespie showing that not only is he a very good standstill three-point shooter.
Booker and Vincent, boy, they're working on each other right there. Vincent got to get his scoring touch back. And now Brooks and LeBron, they got a history. You know they've got a history. And Dylan Brooks trying to play into it as much as humanly possible.
Flagrant review to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
They're looking now to see if this is a flagrant foul on LeBron.
LeBron. And how much did Brooks sell it?
I think
LeBron looking tired out there, man. LeBron's looking like he's over it, man. You know? 50 to 55. We ain't gonna play the whole thing for copyright purposes, man. But
I definitely play the end though.
What's the end? To win.
Oh yeah, go back just a little bit.
Oh, niggas was about to start fighting.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool.
They rejected Booker. Brooks, they've got the lead.
Why did Marcus
the lead?
Why did when you want them to use a little clock, they get it? Marcus took it right to the shot blocker and has it rejected.
Look out at midcourt. Everybody out there, and none of them should be there.
30 seconds or so to play, and Marcus Smart tried to challenge and had it rejected, and that's what led to the Dylan Brooks three that gave them the lead. And then after that, he goes right into LeBron for what? For what? I have no idea. It's going to be interesting to see how they rule this one. Very interesting to see how they rule this at the end.
After review, Brooks makes illegal contact, unsported contact during the dead ball and aggressively approaches James. It is a technical foul. He's been ejected from the game on his second technical foul.
First one, no good. Second one is good.
For the lead now, LeBron. Lakers lead.
Okay, now you don't let anybody run down the floor to get this pass. Make them have to come back.
Midcourt, Grayson Allen on its way. Lakers win. They hold on and win the game. Did they call a foul? Did she call a foul? Did Jenna Schroeder call a foul?
That's cool, Bird. That's cool, Bird. So,
get this off the screen,
so we're gonna have to. Hey, man, I ain't big one for like. See, we didn't see the whole clip, but earlier in the clip, it was a similar play.
Right.
Where Dylan Brooks ran into Brown on his three, but it wasn't even like it wasn't nothing like that. Like we literally, you know, I'm all about calling the game both ways, right?
Right.
You gotta call the game both ways. And in that instance, if somebody run by and punch me in the stomach or hit me in the stomach while I'm shooting, knock me down, that's a foul.
Right.
That's a key moment in the game.
Right.
Those free throw, like in any other instance, if that happened to anybody else, you see they called they really kicked him out the game.
That's wild.
They
That's
kicked him
wild.
out the game,
That's
and he the
wild.
one who got hit on the 3-point shot. I've never seen no shit like that. Ever in the history of watching basketball, I've never in my life seen that happen. And I want people to get in the chat because I ain't looking at the chat, but I would like to see what people in the chat gotta say about that play.
The foreign pretty boy said it's a wrap for LeBron. Craig Harper said,
I'm just curious.
Hold on, let me read this. Craig Harper said, "You don't want to smoke with niggas that got muscles coming out his eyebrows and Brooks getting on a nigga nerves for real."
He said, "Nigga, that guy." Nah, it's just. I mean, bro, like for real, like, and I get if they just wave it off, and I still don't get that because I'm thinking like they go back, they review the play, they gonna see that
Right.
Dylan Brooks got fouled on a 3-point shot. They see that's what started him getting up and getting in Bron's face.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even no scuffle or nothing between him and Bron. So I didn't understand what they was really even kicking him out the game for.
Right.
Like all they did, that happens all the time. Like where somebody get up in somebody's face. And this was like a warranted. Like, you know what I mean? You punch me in my stomach while I'm shooting a three. Yeah. I'm you know what I mean?
We about to get
Like,
real aggressive.
That's wild. So you can't even now get in nobody's face, not hit them, not touch them,
Right.
nothing.
Right.
Yeah, that's why that was just wild to me, man. I didn't, whether it was Bron, Dylan Brooks, whoever it could have been, like, had I seen that play just period as a basketball fan, no matter what, I'm watching a UConn game. If that happened to one of my UConn guys, or it even happened to where a UConn guy does that to one of these Butler players,
right,
I would be like, damn, that's fucked up. You know what I mean? Yeah, like the refs got to call those fouls. Hey, how do you miss that foul where somebody does that? Like, we got to clean this up because this is why players get hurt. Especially the severity of injuries that's been going on in the league with superstar players. Even switching the focus, like I literally was watching the Detroit game with Court at the 808 on Sunday.
Right.
I was only up there the second half. Only the second half, and I probably saw about 8 players get injured between the 3 games that we had on the screen that we was watching.
Damn.
And I would say like we saw 5 players get injured within like a 10-minute period.
Damn.
And we talking about serious injuries. Like these players is getting paid way too much, man. These millionaires. So you can't have shit like that to where you not calling blatant fouls. Like I get every call is not a makeable call, but you can't miss a call, go to the screen, review it, watch it in slow motion, and still miss the call. What are we paying the refs for at this point?
Like, what's going on here, man?
We might as well just go outside, play 21, and check the ball at the top or some shit.
Right.
So, yeah, bro, that just was, if anything, like, yeah, the scuffle and all that, but it was more just the missed call, and I'm not sure if the league is trying to cheat or something, but I just didn't like that, man. That just was wild just to see for any basketball team that you watch.
Right.
That's wild.
It is wild, man. I gotta say that. I gotta agree with you on that, man.
Can't punch a nigga in the stomach and get away with it.
Thinking nigga, you supposed to just take it though, right? Huh? You supposed to just not do that.
and then get the nigga who got punched in the stomach kicked out the game. That give me 2016 vibes, and I know some of the people in there know what I'm talking about.
Man,
I know some. I miss. I gotta see what Draymond Green got to say about it.
that's crazy. They kicked homie off the game for that. That's wild, man.
I can't say I ain't seen this type of behavior before. I've seen it actually happen in the finals, so but still, man, I'm surprised, man. I'm surprised we still having this with the technology that we have readily available to these referees for them to still be making bozo calls like this in the league. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's wild. It got too much technology to be doing shit like this.
Next story coming up right now.
Oh, yo.
Yeah.
Now I'm not that you can't be biased.
Man,
you can't be biased because I know you and Kobe had a great relationship, but we gotta talk about the player.
Now look, now here's the thing. I take LeBron over. Yeah, that's tough. I'll take LeBron. LeBron's my second best player.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get. I assume Jordan your first.
Not even close.
Oh, who's your first?
Not even. Well, LeBron's not. It's not even close. Number two. It's Jordan, and then it's everybody else.
Yeah. I wish I had more time. I really do.
Yeah, it's Jordan, everybody else.
Because, bro. I mean, listen, man. I don't know how we can't get away from the Jordan thing if everything evolved. I don't get it.
What's evolved? That's what you young guys. Let's talk real quick.
I got you. So everything Jordan we was wild about, and we saw even from the dunk contest, from the style, from being able to fade away. We've seen it over and over through the Tracy McGrady's, the Vince Carters. We've seen guys, not to say Allen Iverson play like Jordan, but we've seen guys like Allen Iverson who averaged damn near 30 points for 9 years. We've seen guys like LeBron James doing what he's doing for the last 22 years, being able to pass, shoot, run faster, jump higher, all these things, and lead the league in all-time scoring. That's what I mean by evolve. And here's where I get the most pushback at. I'm not trying to discredit anyone that Jordan played against. I believe I never made the NBA, not even close. What you guys did is amazing, but I'm just being honest from what I see as a fan. The guys that he had to play against versus Kobe, LeBron, all those guys, it's two different people. We talking about his matchups with Jeff Hornacek. No disrespect to Jeff. No disrespect to guys like Mark Price. But these guys ain't in your top 10. You think about your top 10 shooting guards of all time, you won't name anybody that Jordan played against.
Top 10 shooting guards?
Don't start trying to name 5 people. Go ahead. I'll let you go ahead. Name top 10 shooting guards they played in the 90s and the 80s.
No.
All right. Y'all say it. What's the hell, man?
He was about to name him too, and you know, Bird seen this. You know, it's crazy that this was even brought up. But first off, I want to shout out to the homie Samaki Walker. Samaki from my hood, Main and James area. You know what I mean? He was a product of Mayfair. He went to Eastmoor, went to Whitehall Yearling High School, made it to the NBA, won a championship. You know, one of the guys that I actually knew from the hoop court at Mayfair Park. You know what I mean? Where we used to get it in right down the street from my house when I was in high school. So, you know, I want to shout out Samaki Walker off top. Like, I could call Samaki right now. That's the homie. Now, it's funny because me and Verge, you know, we see, you know, homies that like the casual society guy and all that, or whatever you call him. I call him casual society because he appeal to casuals more than anything. But Yeah, I mean, like he said, man, you know, for one, you come off disrespectful when you're talking about these guys that you didn't even never have to play against that would have cooked you had you got in the court.
For sure.
You don't really know, like I said, you know, with me and Virgil, I repeat what we just said. I respect the guys that got to play against these guys in these levels opinion more than my opinion. You know what I mean? Because they got more to talk about. All we could talk about is what we watch on TV, right? But they could talk about what they watched on TV and what they did when they played against all these players.
Right.
So you know, that's where it kind of come to me when it come to these back and forths. You know, that's why I don't. People call it debating, but it's not even debating because it's like at the end of the day, you know, we just got our opinions. You know, we bounce ideas and all that, but at the end of the day, I leave it to the guys that have a bigger impact on those type of. I let them debate more with it, because you ain't gonna change nobody's mind that got their mind made up already for the most part. You know, I mean, unless it's like a super young cat that just be saying it just because this is all he saw and he ain't never watched no old tape. Then you show him some old tape and he be like, "Oh damn, okay."
Right.
You know, I've done that before to cats. You know, where I had to show them and I send them, you know, some YouTube games, some old Jordan games, some old Kobe games, some old, you know what I mean? And I'll be like, yeah, you might want to watch some of these games, bro, and then you know get back to me after you actually do some research. But you know, like me, I can't speak on Wilt. I can't speak on Bill Russell. I can't speak on certain cats because I've never really watched their games. I've
Right.
never sat down and watched their games. So when the old heads come at me and be like, "Yo, Bill Russell was the best," or Wilt was the best, you know, Kareem, like I got to watch the tail end of Kareem's career. You know, I can't really speak to them because I didn't get to watch them. But when we get into like the Bird, the Magic, I caught a little, you know what I mean? Even them, you know what I mean? I caught the end of their careers. Like we got to see their greatness because you know we grew up in the '80s and the end of the '80s. But when they first came in the league, we weren't watching that shit just like Jordan. We weren't first watching Jordan, but when we saw the greatness when it shifted into the '90s era, the late '80s and '90s on is like my era that I could say that I could speak very fluently about. Like I was watching late '80s and on, and I've seen every era since the late '80s. So that's my specialty of what I could talk about. And I've watched. See, the thing is, I've watched tape on Bird and Magic. Like I said, early Jordan games. Like I did watch a lot of they early games, but I hear a lot of these cats like try to knock people that they never got a chance to watch, and I can't
Right.
knock nobody. Like I ain't gonna. If somebody bring Wilt into the conversation, I gotta bow out. You know what? I don't know. I've heard the stories of Wilt. You know what I mean? And also, I don't like to compare cats pre NBA merger to after the NBA merger because you had two different leagues. You had the ABA and the NBA, which a lot of people don't like to bring up before they merge them all. And then you start talking about like the Julius Erving, Connie Hawkins, all these cats, Iceman, George Gervin, all these cats. Then they integrated. Then you saw the league really jumping from then on. But pre NBA merger, I don't even like to really, you know, it's hard to even compare that because it was not the same league at that time.
Right.
So, you know, I just like what and Samaki was about to dive into it when he tried to knock the talent. You know what I mean? The dude try to nonchalantly say, "Oh, I ain't disrespecting," but the talent, like, nah, nigga, like Samaki was about to get it to him and start really naming all the like, bro, y'all keep saying that, but y'all don't have no, y'all just say that just to try to make your point, and that makes your point look even weaker because that means that you just really ain't no student of the game.
Right.
So now that's where the conversation ends. When people talking about talent in the '90s, you know, Birds know I start checking out because I'm like, I don't need to talk about certain talent in certain areas that make my point.
That's a
And
fact. Go
yeah,
ahead.
that's what it is, man. Shout out to
Yeah,
Samaki, man. Hometown hero. You know what I mean? One of the best that did it from the city of Columbus, man, who don't get the respect that he should get when we speak on these names in the city of Columbus. You know what I mean? He should definitely get more respect than he does.
that's a fact. Tap in, walk with him, about to get right to the next one right here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Get to it right now, man. You already know what it is, man.
This won't ever happen again, ever. In 1983, the Detroit Pistons beat the Denver Nuggets 186 to 184. 370 points scored, and I think the most interesting stat is 3-point attempts. There were only 4 threes taken from both teams combined in this game. Most people know the Pistons for being the bad boys, a real physical, defensive-minded team. Well, this is the origin story. After this game, Chuck Daly and Isaiah Thomas both said similar things. It was a very fun style to play, and I'm sure it was very entertaining to watch. But it was exhausting, and it wasn't a way to win, especially deep in the playoffs. But whoever bought a ticket to this game witnessed history. It went into 3 overtimes, which is crazy in that high altitude in Denver. The Nuggets were coached by Doug Moe, and they had the fastest pace in the league. He had a philosophy of taking shots early in the shot clock, basically his own 7 seconds or less offense. They didn't ignore defense, they just didn't really prioritize it. Match that with the good boy Pistons, and you have the highest scoring in one of the greatest games ever. And the stats were absurd. Alex English went off for 47 and 12, which was kind of normal for him to go off every now and then. He was the scoring champion. And Isaiah Thomas with 47 and 17, and he only hit 1 3. John Long had 41. Kelly Tripucka had 35. Dan Issel dropped 28. Some of y'all don't even know these guys. And my boy Kiki Vandeweghe dropped one of the craziest
Kiki
stat lines in
Vandeweghe.
NBA history. 51, 9, and 8 in 50 minutes played. 4 players scored 40, 8 players scored 20. Both teams shot over 50%. Nobody fouled out. And everybody was competing. I mean, we'd only see a score like this today in the All-Star game, and we know they ain't really playing for real. This game changed the landscape of the NBA, but in a different way. Every team didn't see this game and all of a sudden start trying to score 180 points, which is crazy because you could win every game if you scored 180 points, right? They know it's not sustainable. And for people that say scoring is the most important thing, I know that's why the team that stops the team from doing the most important thing usually wins. Making sure the opponent scores about 100 points less than this means you only have to score 100 points less than this. The Pistons did a complete 180, and a few years later, they were in the championship 3 years in a row and came out with back-to-back rings. As entertaining as this game was to go back and watch, I'm glad the entire league didn't start playing this way. And it's worth mentioning again that only 4 threes were taken in this game. Man, if this game happened today, coaches would be fired, both teams would sit out for 2 weeks load managing, and it definitely wouldn't have started a dynasty. Defense will always be what wins championships. If you want to see more scores like this, go play 2K, but just say you hate basketball. This won't ever happen again, ever. In 1983, the Detroit Pistons beat the Denver Nuggets 186 to 184. 370 points scored, and
All right. History.
So, Birds, when they say that taking all these threes and all this is changing the game and the way to scoring and all this, it's not facts. If we look at the analytics, the game today doesn't score more points than what they did in the 90s, and they didn't take as many threes. As you heard him say, the field goal percentages, both teams shot above 50%. Quality shots. You had cats going off for 55, 40 plus, 8 players above 20, and shot above 50%.
Wow.
A score of 186 to 187. An all-star game. They shoot about 100 threes in an all-star game, both teams, and they don't even score that much. Yeah.
Wow.
And they don't play no defense. And back then, like he said, they still was playing defense. They just was out there putting the ball up like crazy. So it's a big myth that just because we take more threes, that they score more points, and it just isn't true. Like I said, you compare the points per game average from now to the 90s, you'll be surprised. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let y'all do y'all's research, get back to me. But I bet you'll be surprised to get your answer. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you're comparing errors. Whenever they start comparing errors, tell them that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Monique
those guys,
Robinson.
the guys he named was all beasts. I shooting guard Alex English, Kiki Vanderway. You know what I mean? You got Isaiah Thomas, a point guard, dropping 40. Like when guys, like I said, when you hear these guys talk about Plumbers League and all this shit, you just laugh at them and don't talk hoop with them no more. That's all I say.
Wow.
They talk about cats wasn't skilled, laugh at them.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Don't
Straight
talk
like
hoop
that,
with
man.
them no
About to get to
more.
some more.
You know what I mean?
About to get to some more E.N.E with my brother King L over that Triple Vibe music too. You did smash that like on cool, subscribe to the page, share, and social media. Let's go.
Hey yo, hold that up right there, man. Yeah, that one right there. Now open that jar right there. Yeah, that's it. Back then it was baby, wish your name and number, write it down. 15 storm on wheels, that's if she ain't on you, it be in you, man. We witness plenty clowns. One get pulled over, see the boys, then we gotta turn it down. I got my control on them after they roll past, I turn it up. Back then it was Corona Deluxe, time to burn it up. The Moses Cruz, the one that tastes like when the fresh was lame. Just trust, don't really mess with flavors. Blunt a leash tonight, we burn it up. Roll up, then I light up, then I smoke up, time to roll again. Roll up, then I light up, then I smoke up, time to roll again. Roll up, then I light up, then I smoke up, time to roll again. Roll up, then I light up, then I smoke up, time to roll again. Tropicana, mango, peach, wet paint dripping. Next season, I'm gonna need that see-through engine. South side to east side, cruising down the ave. Meet me all summit right before 5th, we could count some cash. Now it's gentrified, we used to have the beam on door and stash. Now people walk they dog, they do the up and bags. Like the sea, levels. Let's build this up. We was born in the bottom, now the only way is up. Roll up, then I light up, then I smoke up, time to roll again. Roll up, then I light up, then I smoke up, time to roll again. Roll up, then I light up, then I smoke up, time to roll again. Roll up, then I light up, then I smoke up, time to roll again.
Yeah. Let's try this banger from my brother King L over that Triple Vibe music too. You did. Top in, walk with us, man. E.N.E every day, all day, all days off, man. You know what I'm talking about? We got classic bangers for days, man. You already know what it is. We're getting straight to the next story right now. Tap in, walk with your brothers and your brothers, man. Let's go.
The Detroit Pistons beat the Denver Nuggets 186 to 184. 370 points scored, and I think the most interesting stat is three-point attempts. There were only 4 threes taken from both teams combined in this game. Most people know the Pistons for being the bad boys, a real physical, defensive-minded team. Well, this is the origin story. After this game, Chuck Daly and Isaiah Thomas both said similar things. It was a very fun style to play, and I'm sure it was very entertaining to watch. But it was exhausting, and it wasn't a way to win, especially deep in the playoffs. But whoever bought a ticket to this game witnessed history. It went into 3 overtimes, which is crazy in that high altitude in Denver. The Nuggets were coached by Doug Moe, and they had the fastest pace in the league. He had a philosophy of taking shots early in the shot clock, basically his own 7 seconds or less offense. They didn't.
That's the same one, Bert.
It is?
Yeah, that's the same one.
Yes. Okay. It must have been the same one twice. No, I'm tripping.
The 40 ball ever. And let me tell you, he was getting to that shit early and often. No Anthony Davis, Cooper Flag said, don't worry about nothing. I'll get all the buckets if I got to. Straight to the Baja with the left. One thing you gonna see about Cooper is he loved driving left. Jazz tried to play this little weak ass zone. Cooper was not phased. Look at the pace. When the pace start moving like this, that's when you know shit getting easy. And nobody on the Utah Jazz can stay in front of him. Excuse me, to the cup strong and one. Look, they talking about Coop. Y'all tried to hand the Rookie of the Year away. That is his shit. Clearly, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, VJ, this rookie class hella solid. But look at what the fuck Coop out there doing with the left. No, he been having chats with Kyrie. Boy, moseying down that court. Nobody gonna stop Rock Hezzy pull. Go ahead, get it out the net. Y'all crazy as hell. And a lot of times he'll have a great first half and slow down in the second. Hold on, pump fake, we got a bird. And be the first to tell you he ain't do that shit last night. It was 2 halves of straight work. Them hard get cut off, but Coop said, don't even worry about it. Just throw that shit down here, we good. Just watch out, I don't even need no dribbles. Boy starting to move different, I'm telling you. Coop really started coming down, picking the weakest defender he could find. Walter Clayton Jr., it's your time to shine, my boy. See how easy that shit look? Them boys need to send a goddamn double. Since y'all want to switch everything, bring Walter ass back over here. It's literally nothing he can do. It's just a mismatch of men. And I seen a lot of people say Ace Bailey was better than this dude. And I'm sure he's seen it too. So you know what? Fuck that. We gonna force our way into a bucket. Just so y'all know it's levels to this shit. Down 3, need a bucket. You know who the ball going to. Straight to the Baja again with the left. And what? He's starting to move a little different. I ain't gonna hold you. Cooper flagged and really started to figure this NBA thing out. Messed around and made NBA history last night. Only
Cooper doing this thing, starting to, starting to get acclimated, you know what I'm saying, see how things is moving. And, man, it seemed like he blending in well, man. What you think, L?
Cooper a beast, man. A lot of people got to take back what they said about Cooper, man. I'm glad I ain't really, you can't speak too early. I remember when we spoke on him earlier this year, and I said it's too early, man. You gotta let the guy. When it comes to rookies, man, a lot of people just want them hot microwave takes, and you gotta let rookies cook, get settled in, adjust to the game speed, whatever sport they in, NFL,
right.
Basketball, whatever it is. Like, you gotta let them adjust. It's a difference between your college and what you do when you get to the pro leagues. And then we also gotta look at this. This is what's more impressive with Cooper than anything. Cooper actually moved up a class. So Cooper really is supposed to be a freshman in college.
Right.
He moved up early in high school to graduate early, which a lot of people forget that. So he actually ain't even supposed to be in the NBA by his age. He's the first player at his age to drop 40 points in an NBA game. He's going to break the record for the most 20-point games at his age, being the youngest person to drop 20-plus points in so many games. He's very close to breaking that record already. He's only getting better damn near every game I watch him. The boy is getting better. Like, he's just adjusting to the game. He got free reign with no Kyrie out there. I really like this game. Every time I get a chance to watch him, man, he be doing his thing. So Cooper gonna be a problem, man. When Kyrie get back, I know they keep talking about trading AD and all this. I'm like, man, y'all gotta calm down. Let them all get healthy, play together. I think Cooper, AD, Kyrie, Clay, and they bench Gafford, Lively, all these cats. Let them get a couple months to run with each other. If they make the playoffs, they give anybody trouble.
Right.
So shout out to Cooper, man.
That's a fact, man. We're about to get to this next track. My brother King L's Trill Vomers at 2. Let's go.
It's elevated.
Summer 24, pulling up on 24s, made it through a 24 on my neck 24. Raised in the 80s, I was on my 24s. Feeling like the greatest, so I'm on my 24s. A lot of homies got about the game word that Joe Biden can't stop. Can you better all trying to bottle lightning? It's the clash of the titan. We was made in the image. Game airtight, feel like I ain't got a blemish. See the homies lose they self trying to keep up with the king. Think I'm about to run back that white 4-carat ring. If they got a problem, I'll invite them to the ring. Smoking on that young dro or make your shoulder lean. Never waste your time, not a second, a minute. Ain't no point in complaining because you still gotta live it. Every night talking to the Most High, praying for forgiveness, cause I know everyone ain't wake up to the same privilege. While running in these streets, watch for goblins and monsters. While moving in this game, duck more shots than Contra. Listen, I switched my number up and then I got greater. Puff and perk, gold on my neck. Homie, check my Laker. Summer 24, pulling up on 24s. Made it through a 24 on my neck, 24. Raised in the 80s, I was on my 24s. Feeling like the greatest, so I'm on my 24.
You already know what it is, man. E.N.E over there also no face. Oh.
It's elevated.
Yeah, man. Let's get to the next story right now. Uh-oh.
Everybody put their Glocks in there for me. Put your shit up. You got a stick on your shit, you got a 50 on your shit. Put your shit in there for me.
Last out we caught was at the store, we had to scrape. Lil' bro hopped out tripping with that switchy, he didn't face me. They shot, they couldn't save him. We the ones getting baby. They like a drive-through, ask the officer.
McCarthy.
Ain't beefing, but you they family. You get caught, then you gon' die too. Hold on. Stop the whip. Let me out this chopstick, don't leave him open like a zip. Zip him up, tell buddy no master to come and pick him up. Niggas faking, acting like they thug like till we hit him up. A lot of niggas don't like it. What? I ain't even did shit. Make this bitch take dick to the head. I ain't even hit yet. How you mad she choosing me? I like what she do to me. She say she feel safe over here. This what.
Damn. Yeah, I heard about this game right here, man.
Yeah, man.
Pretty brutal.
You know, man. You know, I put this to highlight the NFL section. I really wanted to, you know, prior to the game.
Put your shit up.
Playing the game. You know what I mean? Prior to the game, man, you know, I was talking to one of the homies, man. We in a group chat. You know, I want to say rest of the essence to my homie, William Trey Russell.
Rest of the essence to the homie.
You know, we was talking about this game, and his last message to us was at 8:30. You know, we was talking about he a Vikings fan, and you know, woke up in the morning and heard the sad news. We lost a good brother out here, but you know, I just wanted to start the NFL section off with that because you know it just is made me feel a certain way. You know, Trey tries to be the right for his sports section, and we bleed hip hop. And I'm gonna get back to I'm gonna talk to Al and really get back to getting some more articles rolled up for people. But shout out to the Vikings, you know, handling business and you know, I just wanted to say rest in the essence to my brother Trey, man. And prayers up for the family.
Yes, sir. That's a fact. Rest in the essence to the brother, man. I've been knowing Trey since we was in the 6th grade. And it's a tragic situation to hear about the brother passing and the way he did. And like he'll say, leaving behind a wife and kids, man, it's a tragic thing. But, you know what I'm saying? Praying for peace and all of that, healing and all of that over the whole family. You know, tragic situation, man. Rest in essence to the brother. That's a fact. One day you're here, the next day you're gone, Jack. It says the post isn't available.
I don't even know which one was after. Which one was after that? What is that?
It's the Thorpe joint.
The which one?
Thorpe. Oh, here it is.
Oh,
Right
I
here.
am.
It is right here. I got it right here. Oh, damn. Hold on. No, my bad. So, hold on.
The Browns, McDonald ass ball out there looking like some clowns. Heard you made some coffee in the morning, but forgot to add the grounds. Ain't no dogs on the team, more Carl Anthony Towns. Little decaf cats, I couldn't be more back. I threw shade at these teams, but I don't ignore facts. See, cause Trevor looking better, and both face the weather. And not many teams in this league got it together, so it's y'all time. This year got me baffled, like Chiefs ain't shit and Mahomes done torn his asshole. Whoever win it all just feeling like it's a raffle. And every fact seeming like it's cap, baby, Snapple. Like Panthers beat the Rams, but lost to the Saints. Bucks started great, but all of a sudden they ain't. Like who be more worthy? Hawks almost lost to a dude that he did at 430. Every game I watch, my vision gets more blurry. But okay, next, how McCarthy learned to throw to everybody on his damn team except J. Jeff. We've seen it often, guess it don't matter. Put the nail in they coffin. The year defense. Texans being proud of him, Stroud is playing decent. But look, speaking of that, man, the Pats only had it for half and wound up giving it back. But could they go on a run? Cause that D is like a Z's, they a master of none. I heard Allen having one like an oven with the bun, but it Haley Steinfeld like the league done been his son, my God. I'm in the slot. Ricky Pearsall, see the Niners got a shot. Rams in the building, I think they be at the top. With no Devontae, they still looking hard to even stop, my God. Now I gotta see the Fins prime time. Oh man, I don't wanna do that. 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 Cause they just wait, why is that so hard? Hold on. Run it back like I don't wanna do that. Cause they just always ruining my life. Yeah, my team suck. Yeah, my team. I didn't even watch this game yet. Run it back like I don't wanna do that. Cause they just always ruin my life.
Yeah, man, that was terrible, man.
That game was yeah,
man. It's hard to watch, man.
Those injuries, man, was like I said, he spoke on it, man. There was a lot of injuries, man. Pat Mahomes, Michael Parsons, man. It was just some really big names that went down.
It's 35-31.
Pat might be out next week.
Set the thermostat to panic and watch New England melt in real time. For a minute, Patriots fans thought, wait, are we actually back? And then Josh Allen said, nah. This man plays quarterback like a blue-collar superhero. No finesse, no poetry, just vibes, velocity, and disrespect. Every throw looked like it was powered by caffeine, frustration, and unpaid overtime. Allen started slinging touchdowns like he was late for work on Monday morning, and suddenly that Patriots defense looked confused, tired, and emotionally unavailable. Let's be honest. New England didn't choke, they slowly realized who they are. A team that flirts with hope, then ghosts you by the fourth quarter. Bills Mafia, they never blinked. because they've seen this movie before, and this time they were the ones doing the damage. Final score, Bills 35, Patriots 31. Another chapter added to a rivalry that refuses to be polite. And if you want daily NFL recaps, brutal honesty, and zero mercy, hit follow, I got you. Holy shit.
So what was the end score, L?
It was 35-31. We was down 21-0. I was getting a lot of texts. And then I stopped getting texts. And nobody responded.
Yeah.
I was getting a lot of texts about, first, second quarter.
Coach, what you want us to run?
Do I look like the offensive coordinator to you? Do I look like the damn offensive coordinator to you?
Glory to God.
God damn, get out my face.
Hey, it's coming to you. It's coming to you, baby. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Hey, hold on. You're not Superman, all right? Don't get out there trying to be him.
What you mean?
I'm saying you're not Superman. You're a human, right?
Yeah.
All right, you're a human. I'm saying you can drop a ball or two. You can catch one, but drop a ball or two. That's what I'm saying.
You want me to drop a ball?
No, I didn't say that shit. You mic'd up, ain't you? I didn't say that shit. I did not say that.
Oh, no.
I said you're human.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Just go. Damn. I'm sorry anyway. You ain't finna catch shit. Yeah, all right. Dylan, he not finna do that good. Don't even worry about it. 44-yard pass from Shadir Sanders. Caught. Touchdown. By Fannin. Oh, my God. The placement on that ball. Fucking amazing. This guy is something. Why'd you drop that? Why you dropped that fucking play, nigga? Hell yeah.
Let's go. Hey, Coach, that was good. That was good play, Coach. That was good play, Coach.
Yeah, because that's what them.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, let me let you. You caught that ball like you Randy Moss out there.
That shit was crazy.
You were tight end, though, so it was like Gronkowski type shit.
I appreciate that.
Why the fuck you do that shit with Dylan, nigga?
He never threw the ball to me, Coach.
Yes, he did. He threw the ball to me.
They weren't good passes.
Don't say that shit again, nigga. Take the helmet off.
Coach, I don't understand. I'm not trying to be.
I think you racist, nigga. You ain't catch that. You ain't trying to catch that thing with Dylan. I'm not racist. Don't do that again, boy. What? Boy. Yeah.
That was funny, man. Let's go, man.
Hey, man, shout out to Shador, man. Even though the Browns still losing. Like I said, don't be so hard on the rookies, man. You know what I mean?
And those who dream fearless.
Too quick to write rookies off. Him and Dylan. Dylan ain't bad, man. A lot of people were shitting on Dylan early, man. I'm like, Shador, Dylan, they both rookies, man. Y'all gotta let these rookies cook for a little bit, man.
Right.
They getting used to game speed, man. They throw an interception and y'all be ready to hold them to the fire like they 7-8 year veterans, man. Y'all gotta chill out with that, man. Let rookies settle in the game, whatever sport they in. Let them get a couple years before you just start holding them to the fire,
man. Right. That's a fact. We're gonna get to this King L, the legend of Don H. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go, man.
King L's. E.N.E. in the vision 2020. Yeah. Most of us was younger rap before they dropped the sound. Could have discussions with who was and not around. Had them high off my style before they popped around. You don't want to be the clown when they pop around. Keep that backspace in mind if you must delete a threat. Another cat nicer? I ain't seen them yet. Near one bar for bar, let alone with the tracks. 300 plus King Lady artists ain't touching that. Back when they was trying to see if she was a throat slanger. At the end, we all had dreams of being quote changers. Never took it lightly if they ever spoke danger. Cause the pussy be the first one to poke fingers. Look, I bring a different type of smoke, they don't like this. When I'm in the spot, head search around when I like this. See, I'm bounce barred up, that's a great clip. They styles getting scarred in the Matrix. King. Might have had some hungry mutts around, you never posted one bitch. The paper wasn't right, so I didn't get him clipped. Just let him live and watch him suffer in silence. Because of defiance, created false alliance. Tried to make me out to be some type of tyrant. When before they got it on their own, it was my shit. I mean, y'all giving niggas credit for flows is so basic. All the same cadence with no depth in the matrix. Looking in the mirrors, niggas still couldn't face this. I'm holding 4 aces with the king of spades, bitch. I was sipping on A shit, now I dominate shit. Plus I give greatness in the form of a playlist. They said my joints was hot back then, but it's smoking now. Let them speak behind doors when I pop up, you know my side. With these quotables feel like they owe me, dude. Knowing who was who, what's the truth. Matter of fact, you owe me 2. King.
You already know what it is, man. E.N.E every day, all day, no days off. Let's go. You did.
Beats Florida 77-73 in Madison Square Garden in a thriller tonight. UConn's bench straight up won this game. 20 points off the bench for the Huskies, and Malachi Smith is the name to note. Quietly one of the best backup point guards in the entire country. 5 points on the night with 9 assists to go with it. In 5 top 25 games this season, Smith has totaled 31 assists and just 6 turnovers. Plus, when you have a Euro step like this, it'll knock your socks off. Big news, Terrace Reed made his return from injury in this one and had a huge comeback day, battling with Florida's elite-level front court. Alex Caravan never seems to miss the 3 his team needs in transition, whether it ties or takes the lead. Supreme leadership from him scoring the basketball. Same with Solo Ball. He does exactly that. Ball. Those two dudes UConn in scoring, hit big free throws down the stretch when Florida did not. Foul trouble really hurt both teams in this game. Took out studs from both lineups. A very physical fight between 2 championship-level teams. And when I say championship level, I mean it. Florida thrived in transition. Xavier Lee played with the most freedom I had seen him play with yet when he was on the break. And then Condon, Paul, and Chinyelu ran their way to the basket and really made an impact. UConn had no answer for Florida on the fast break. But the Gators still need better, more consistent guard play. They got some from Xavier Lee tonight, but Boogie Flan really struggled with foul trouble, missed some shots down the stretch. UConn now owns wins over BYU, Illinois, Kansas, and Florida, while the Gators dropped to 5-4, their 4th narrow loss after tight defeats against Arizona, TCU, and Duke. And there's no greater meaning behind the 2 games we saw tonight in Madison Square Garden than the V Foundation. Make sure you support those you know who have been impacted by cancer by donating to the V Foundation, where all proceeds go directly to cancer research so we can declare victory over cancer. UConn beats.
Right. Sound like a good cause, man.
Yes, sir. We just beat Butler, too, right now.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, yeah, that's crazy. As soon as you play that clip, the game ended.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. That's what I've been watching, too, the UConn game. So,
especially on the defensive side. Fought right to the rack.
The offensive game is where it's continued to bloom here, especially this season.
Jumper from the elbow from Kennedy Smith, the first miss of the day. Steve and the lamp is good.
Take responsibility.
Offensive rebound now inside Williams for the layup.
Rolls and Iwuchukwu is definitely a player that can come through. You got to make sure to find the body.
Touch inside.
Used to last year, again here off the bench.
Go
through efficiency. That's why you love to try and get her downhill. Get her to the basket. See one go through or get to the free throw line.
Wide open in the corner.
An area to execute for that Gino has wanted his team to continue to have opportunities to work on. Set some momentum here. Trojans chipping away. You know what? There is such a high expectation. Exactly what it's needed.
Drills another one.
Great opportunities. to try and problem solve, and that's what USC is trying to do now.
Shade
player who is accustomed to this UConn system.
Davidson turns it over, up ahead on the floor.
On the floor, and then 5 release points.
Then a turnover. Up ahead, one of the floor is strong. More for the Huskies.
How they defend.
Shade wide open, carries it in. Everything but the finish there, but now another turnover forced by Quinones. Doesn't miss that one. The rebound is up. Now Strong steps into the three. Buries it. 79-51, your final score here this afternoon in Southern California. On the
UConn did that thing out there on the girls' side.
Undefeated.
Here we go. This dude can't stay out the news right here, man.
Lined up.
Well, that's the thing. But he's a young head coach.
So he likes experience.
Yeah, it's early in his tenure.
All right. So he can't be like Urban Meyer getting it thrown back on when he got wife and kids at home.
Well, he just ain't he's lining it up during the game.
Harbaugh already got the bitches ready. They know what bar they're going to. They know where they're meeting at. They know where the drugs are.
Whose dorm they're crashing at the end of the night.
I go on plenty two-mans with Jim Harbaugh type shit.
Yeah, Harbaugh's been there, done that. He's coming to the game.
Unfollow me right now because
it gets a little dicey.
It's not a good look.
You can swing back later. While you're dealing with this controversy, maybe leave the Smash League. I feel like some people in the Smash League, they're falling for the wrong intention.
They're in it for the wrong reasons, for sure.
Like, he's on the sideline looking at you smashing other coaches' wives, and he's DMing them and shit. Everyone involved is innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
But what everyone is guilty of is being horny on the sideline.
Not only on the sideline.
So we're gonna see who the homie was DMing, like, you know. That's crazy though. Yeah, you got to be more careful, yo.
It's not letting me get it, man. It's not letting me open the L.
Oh shit, y'all missing a great thing to watch, man.
You can bring your Instagram up on your computer, can't you?
I got my iPad. I ain't got Instagram on this iPad.
No.
It's a new iPad. I ain't even using the old one.
Yeah, it's not coming up, bro, at all.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, you got Instagram on your computer? You say what? Let's see.
Damn.
Holman grabs the baton. As Michigan's anchored in the 4x4, her team is over 4 seconds behind. Everyone's already written them off. But this is her first college race, and she takes off like a storm. In just 100 meters, the gap's already shrinking. At 200 meters, she blows past Ohio State.
Michigan, Ohio State.
She's closing in on Indiana, the gap disappearing with every stride. Now it's down to the final stretch. She swings wide, powers through the curve, and with one last surge, she overtakes Indiana right before the line.
And Michigan is going to win the women's score.
Zia Holman grabs the baton. As
Bad, so.
You got Instagram on here, Verge?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No, sure don't. Oh, girls are beast on that track, man. Yeah, it's not letting me open it, man.
Yeah, no, I try. It opened up on the phone. I don't know what's going on.
It's all good, man. We about to get up out of here, man. Listen, man, thanks everybody for tapping in. El, what's your last words, brother?
Hey, man, happy holidays coming up. I know next week Cat's gonna be a little busy, so just in case if we don't see y'all next week, man, enjoy the holiday. You already know if y'all in the city this weekend, come through. We're gonna be there Saturday, 3 to 5:30 p.m., 2477 East Dublin, Granville Road, 161, right there, corner 161 Cleveland, across the street from the old Roosters. So slide through. Y'all have a great time. And everybody enjoy the weekend, the holidays, all that good stuff, man. It's a good time to spend with the family, have a good time, chill out, relax, vibe out. Even if you don't celebrate the holidays, like I don't really celebrate it, but I celebrate the family time, you know what I mean? And that's what I love about it. I get the gifts.
Same here, man. Same here.
The kids, you get the gifts for the kids and all that. I know people that, I still get the gifts for the kids, the babies. They don't understand none of that. But at the same time, it's all about the family time for me. Like, that's what I enjoy most is that you get to see family and kick it around family you normally don't get to see all year. So take advantage of that. As we just told you, we lost a brother this week that we all grew up with. Super cool. It's been a lot of losses this year. So, take that time that you get to spend with your family and friends and don't take it for granted. So that's really the last words I'll say. As we end this year, make sure you end it on the highest note that you can. And like I said, just enjoy the time with the family, man. That's all I can say. Peace, love, and blessings.
That's an absolute fact, man. El, don't leave right after the show because I want to ask you something. Same here for me, man. Y'all know we got the holiday season, Christmas next week. Kids gonna be out of school, time. Hang out with the family and enjoy the time off, the paid time off. If you're working, you know what I'm saying? Relax, don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? And just enjoy being with your family, your friends, and loved ones, man. That's what we're gonna do this Saturday coming up. We will be at the spot. You know what I'm talking about? It's a beautiful thing. Got the Vibes Lounge. Yeah, Don H. Wine, Art Vino, we will be in the building, man. Y'all come tap in, say love. We're gonna be streaming live and all that. It's gonna be a dope thing, man. We love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying, for tuning in, supporting the show. You know what I'm talking about? Don't think we don't appreciate it. We definitely do. And we want to leave y'all brothers with some prayers, man. You know what I'm talking about? So it's the thing for 2025 and beyond. You do. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. We're gonna be talking about what happened out there at Bondi Beach.
Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E.N.E, running our lane like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the back team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on all of our black kings. All black everything, we got black tea. All black coffee, man, I don't add cream. North give you all you need, no more caffeine. Close down the whole set, no more casting. Remove targets off our back like a black team. We keep growing up the game like a black team. You don't got a problem with me, then get at me. I'm tired to a bumper, now you got a drag queen. You can't stop me, you old as jalopy. This is past me, and I got it photocopied. Caught up on film, flow, tracks and sloppy. Trying to attack me, you a carbon copy. I see the heat like 10 million blocks, and I charge for a look, put me in a penalty box. Man, I'm killing the ops while I look at my watch. All hands on deck like the time on the clock. Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E.N.E running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black
Keep
thing.
my grass cut low to catch a glimpse of the snakes. Devilish serpents with purpose to steal your cake. Smiling in your face while they got their eyes on your safe. Yeah. Boy, that hatred, man, they make you do some foul things. Switch up on your niggas like the numbers when the Dow change. When I'm with familiar, still a grind like a broke. Take it for granted, should be gone in the proof of smoke. Better put your plan in action, niggas do to use the whole. Formulated the plan, calculated the steps. 2020, my vision, see my way to the check. Only way is up, I made my way to the steps. Let's go. Look, only way to move is building kingdom shit. Niggas won't make a move, want you to bring them shit. But God bless the child that can hold his own. They want to give you numbers in a cell like a mobile phone. But fuck a cop, any wicked, you this was just fuck. Cause niggas on the edge, there for you to push. Bullets loaded tight up in that magazine. Bring a nightmare to American dreams.
Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E.N.E running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black kings.